What's going on, YouTube? It's been a long time since I flew the freewing Hornet, and guess what? Here it is. We diagnosed that the afterburner unit from 5280 got damaged in the crash. If I connect it and try to fly with it, the jet's going to restart itself in midair and crash. I almost lost it a few minutes ago because of that. So for now, we're going to fly without the afterburner. We'll talk to Larry, get it replaced. It's not his fault. I shouldn't have wrecked the jet back in the air show. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell happened there? But for now, let's go ahead and get her up. So some of you guys have been around this channel for a while will know that the freewing Hornet has been set up to be just like the full-scale Hornet with the rudder tow. As you can see me turning it on or off. However, no afterburner, as I mentioned in the intro. Flying on a 6200 SMC lithium high voltage pack. This thing is perfect size for this jet. It flies great with it. I'm barely pulling the elevator stick, and it's just handling it no problem at all. Let's bring it in between me and Will. Hopefully it didn't get out of focus for him there. How you doing, buddy?
I lost you.
Power loop over. Jet has no problem doing that. I mean, it's so remarkably agile. It's one of the few jets that can do the Cobra Spin too. Check this out. I didn't time the exit just right, but that's okay. It just looks cool being able to do it all. We're flying in very turbulent winds today. We're doing our best to flying it. Gotta get that content, you know. Let's bring it in for a quick touch and go. Make sure the rudder tow is turned off. We do have full span flaps, which is one of the most amazing things that I was able to figure out with this jet because it was so difficult to work with on Tony's jet. Couldn't get it to work right, but now I got it figured out. Look at how rock solid it is. You just gotta have some throttle. Little bit of a stall at the end there. Full span requires you to hold the throttle and be kind of careful with how you pull it. Still kind of getting used to this jet. I haven't flown it since the Wings Over Spring show back in September. But I mean, it just does almost anything you want, man. It's so good. And it's actually a cheap 90mm jet too. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel and maybe don't know about it, we are actually using the Viper 90mm motor in it from FMS/E-Flight. Let's bring it up into a tail slide. Wow, that's kind of a terrible tail slide, isn't it? Not even a tail slide at all. Let's do it again. There's your tail slide. All right, can I get her out of that? Yes, we can. Cool. This jet has some nasty stall characteristics. I mean, really, really not a beginner's level jet, not even an intermediate jet. It's definitely kind of an advanced level jet because it can bite, and when it bites, it does not let go. Going into a Cobra, buddy. 3, 2, 1. That thing just snaps into it. Now, one of the things that we fixed with this jet too is adding metal stabilator arms instead of plastic ones. Those are the ones that failed at Wings Over Springs. So all these moves, the jet does not care about whatsoever. So if you're looking for a jet that does amazing post-stall slash just crazy maneuvering, this is one of the ones that you're gonna wanna get. Let's do that Cobra maneuver in front of the clouds. So we'll go away from the sun. There we go. Going into 3, 2, 1. It kind of climbed a little too much to be a true Cobra, but it was still pretty good, I'd say. There we go. Let's get her stabilized in this approach. Much, much better looking than it was a second ago. Much better landing this time around. Yeah, these SMC 6200 packs are actually about the right size for this thing. I could go a little lighter and probably get slightly better performance, but the jet is very, very, very stable in this wind because of the additional wing loading. While actually, whoa, my turbulence gains are flap based, so they kind of come out a little tougher, a little rougher rather when the airspeed's too high. I should have been careful with that. Forgot about it. There we go.
2.23 volts.
Much better looking. Perfect. Pull the stabs back to air brake it, and then we'll add some B-roll footage for you guys who've never gotten the Hornet. You can see what it can really do, besides the spins and the other stuff that we just did. The Hornet isn't just a pavement jet, it does fly off grass too. Some people sell upgrade kits for it, but you really don't need one if you're flying off relatively smooth grass. Save yourself the money. This was shot the same day the Hornet wrecked at Wings Over Springs in Holly Springs, North Carolina. One of the major upgrades that we will recommend when flying this jet is going with high-tech HS85MG or D85MG servos in the stabilators. Definitely use high-tech metal servo arms too. The nylon arms that we used slipped off the servo teeth and caused it to wreck, as you saw earlier in the vid. The metal arms are a solid upgrade that won't fail. This is a demonstration of the F-18's capabilities before the noontime demo at the air show. The crowd is really getting a kick out of it. It's not going to be near fast. It feels weird. Better doing brake passes and stuff. Gotta practice for noon. Out of all the freewing jets, we feel most strongly that this is definitely an advanced level aircraft, especially if you've set it up to its full potential like we did. The jet flies with a high performance wing and does not tolerate accelerated stalls. You can and will smash it right into the ground if you make a mistake and don't have enough altitude. But with this comes nearly unmatched aerobatic performance. There's few other jets that we enjoy as much as this one, nor any jet that we can think of that makes us feel literally tired after flying it. You constantly have to think ahead of it because if it bites, it sinks its teeth in and doesn't let go. The stall is brutal. It's one of the few jets that performs nearly flawless Cobra maneuvers that exceed 90 degrees alpha, and the Cobra Spin that it does is the stuff of legends. If you feel up to experience the sting of the Hornet, give it a shot. You can pick it up at RC Castle or other online retailers. It's a one-of-a-kind jet experience that'll leave you wishing other jets were this capable. See you next week for a new upload.